Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another vlog. I have my gloves on today. It is late. I know the sun is setting. I have my sunglasses on still, but that's kind of how I roll. As you can see, rocking into 360 on another mount today. I just wanted to have my hands free. I like being able to flip-flop back and forth and warm up a hand, so to speak. So that's what we're doing today. I have new boots. They arrived since the last time we recorded. So we are attempting the wood trail again. So hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're enjoying your new year. Going to start it a little somber. Almost a year ago, posted a video and discussed the fact that my stepfather was ill and that he was not doing well. We didn't expect him to last very long at that stage, and he survived up until last weekend. So my amazing stepfather has shuffled off this mortal coil. Those that know me know I don't get sad. I try not to. I don't find sadness is a good use of our energy. So what I tend to do is celebrate the life of the person. So thinking the memories and the positive thoughts and the good things that they did, keep them alive in my head. Telling the tales and the stories of their life. I find that to be how I process things. So Saturday when I found out about his passing, I did what I would do and I brought up all the memories that I have, and the one memory or a group of memories was his love of music. He would we'd go out shopping. You know, Mom would go doing her yard sales or thrift stores or whatever we were doing when I'd go down to visit. And he would stay in the car. And when we left, you'd hear the volume turn up. He'd just rock out in the car. And he loved music, loved classic rock. And Mom said that even the last day or so that before his passing, they put on some tunes, and he was out of it completely. But the music triggered a response in him, and he was kicking the sheets off like he was trying to dance or rock out. And I was like, yeah, that's how he was. So what I did on Saturday was throughout the afternoon, I threw on a whole bunch of classic rock. And I realized that I had put together a set list. And I was like, oh well, I know what I'm going to do. So Saturday night I had a 3-hour DJ set on Twitch. Just played music that he would have liked. And that I liked because of my association with him. Stuff from the 60s, 70s. A couple of 80s tracks in there too, but just rock. And it was nice. And so today I'm just out taking a walk. He was my stepdad for over 30 years. So most of my adult life he's been a part of it. And yeah, great guy. Adored my mom. She adored him. And I'm so happy that she was able to meet him and have the life that she wanted with him, which is amazing. So I know the last year was really hard on her, having to take care of him and watching him, you know, falter. Such a big, strong man, and then, you know, to have your health fail you. Not good. But she's in good spirits. She's an amazingly strong woman, so I have faith that she will be fine. I will, I'm sure, talk to her soon once everything is done and dusted, and we'll laugh and talk and carry on, and it'll be good. So, but that's enough. Like you can see, I'm not a sad person. I don't get that way. So, I'm just walking in my favorite place, doing my favorite thing. Get bananas. Yep. Bananas again. I have one left in the house. It was, my phone buzzed. It's been a long time since I went out. The last time I went out was my last recording. Either work was busy, I was busy, the weather was shit, or I was dealing with my loss. But even today, it took some getting motivated to go out today. One banana kind of motivates me. The numbers here are getting bad, and it's to be expected from the holidays. So I was preparing for this, so I try to limit my exposure and going out as much as possible. What are you doing? I think it reached its limit. Hello? What are you doing? Okay. I don't know if it has a timer or what, but it made some noises. Whatever. I've had it going for quite a while. I've had it on my shoulder for an entire walk getting here. My thought was just to have extraneous shots and stuff. I don't know how much energy I'm going to be able to put into the video stuff this week. I'm with everything going on, yeah, I'm okay, but still, as I was saying, the numbers here are getting bad again. So I've been limiting my exposure to people, and I love night walks, and I've been contemplating doing more of those. Can't do this during that though, so, which kind of sucks. I wish these were capable of handling a nighttime adventure. I kind of went out on a weird thing over the weekend. I have Amazon Fire stuff. Been using it now for a while. And last year, I got a Fire TV. And the TV's been great, and I have no complaints over the TV itself. But the Fire, the smart TV part on the TV, not sure about the implementation of it. It's been flaky at times, and I picked up one of the Fire sticks to use on a TV, and that's been better. But again, it's like it's easy to get confused because both remotes are identical except for one button. So it's like, which one am I using? Drives me nuts. But over the weekend, they both started to fail me. And I don't know if it's an update or if it's because of the wireless network, or I just tax it too much. I do a lot of streaming. I also have like a Plex server, so I run music and a bunch of my old movies and stuff. I do that on there too. And I've noticed that it just, all of it been running laggy. So, and then it just crapped out. So I decided to look for another option. So I just started doing a search of, like, you know, external streaming things. I've had Roku in the past, never was a fan. And then I heard about, or saw that the Apple TV, the new version, is actually really, really capable. So I was like, huh. So I ordered one. It's coming in this week. We'll see. I've never been a fanboy of Apple products. I enjoy the fact that they make quality. So fingers crossed it'll work. So I did that. I'm happy with myself. I'm like, okay, we're doing good. Last summer, I picked up a Pixel 6a for myself. And it's just so weird how things happen. So I went on my phone. I got a notification for something. I went on the phone and it froze. And it took me over an hour to get the phone back on. And it's still not working great. It's still running like shit. So I've opened up a support ticket, and it looks like I have to send it back. And that could take a couple of weeks. And I'm like, oh. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to order myself like a cheap phone on Amazon. Have a backup just for these circumstances. My last phone was the Samsung, and it's dead. So, like, I can do some things with it, but like majority of stuff I can't. So I'm like, and it doesn't work as a phone at all. So I went back on Amazon, and I'm like, okay, phones up to $250. First search for result was an Apple iPhone SE, the 2020 version. And I'm like, wait, that's actually fairly current. And apparently they are marked all the fuck down because of the newer version. A lot of people aren't a fan of the form factor, aren't a fan of the capabilities. And I'm like, all the things about it people hate are reasons why I would enjoy it. So I was like, you know what? For $200, I'm ordering it. So that's coming in. So on Saturday, I went from not having an Apple product to ordering two. So to continue on with that weird storyline, one of my buddies at work, he's just starting to do some like repair stuff, right? And he's trying to make videos of him repairing laptops and that kind of stuff. And if you know me, I fully support anybody having a side hustle, doing creative stuff and doing something that they love, and then just trying to make videos on it and share. I love that. So I like to share with my friends. So I have a Canon DSLR camera. I picked it up years ago, and it's an older one. Still does video, still a good quality camera. You get 1080p out of it, but for what I do, I couldn't use it. And so I said to him, it's like, hey, do you want a camera? Like, I've got like this extra camera. And he was like, yeah, I would love it. He goes, how much do you want for it? I'm like, no, I don't want anything for it. I want you to be able to use it. And so he wasn't having any of that. So now he's going to build me a MacBook out of all the spare parts. So that's going to be 3. So yeah, weird how that's happening for me. So after all these years, it looks like I'm going to finally be an Apple user. I don't know how much I'm going to get involved in their ecosystem. Well, the 3 products. But yeah, kind of weird how that happens. Wow. Cool. There is a I don't know how much you guys can see this, but that was the ice. We had some warmer weather, so the runoff melted through the ice, and that is dark. Ooh. I was just realizing how dark it's getting in here. Oh well. 'Tis the season. Oh, I tell you. I love these boots. They are working a treat. The conditions are not much better, if not maybe a little worse than the last time I was in here. But no slippy. Fingers crossed. It's all good. Whew. Oh, what a beautiful day. Lovely evening. But I've gotten to the part where I usually sign off. Yeah. I needed this today. I say this every time I go out, that I should do that more often. And I think part of it too is why I don't do it more often is because I attribute my walks with doing this. Ah, slipped once. I had to say something. But yeah, I love taking these walks and recording and doing this stuff with you guys. And I just realized it's been off kilter the whole time. I have no idea how shitty this footage looks. The lighting's probably gonna suck, but I'm good. Okay, it is doing 4K 30. I didn't even check any of my settings. I'm just like, oh, go. We're just gonna go. Oh God. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take some walks without my cameras, or just have this one going and record more extraneous shit. Again, I have no idea how good this is going to work, but it's just a shoulder clip, a backpack clip. You can clip it on anything. It's got rubberized little grabbies on it, but I like the idea of having my camera just here, and the lens, or sorry, the screen is just in my periphery, so I can see that it's on. There's a red line underneath it that I can see that it's recording, so I know it's doing its thing. So I'm like, next week I'm going to try to record everything from this alone. The camera will do 4K 30 or single lens, so just like I do here. So I'm going to try it. I got an adapter for it because the onboard microphones are good, but they're not perfect. So I'm going to hook it up to this setup, and then the plug that I use for my microphone, I'll plug into the adapter. So that should be good. And then my other camera should be here. Yeah. I decided this was my year of tech and getting cameras and gear ready for things that I want to do is paramount for me. So I ordered myself a Sony camera, the V1F or ZV1F if you're Canadian or European or non-American. I found one about $100 off on Amazon, and it's good for some of the other things that I'm wanting to do, but it's also good for vlogging. So quick little run and gun. I don't think you can have too many cameras. As you can see, I can find a way to record anytime I want. And as a one-man show, having more options is better than having fewer. And yeah, so the Sony camera is intended for more in-studio shots. I've got a few things that I've been working on behind the scenes. Yes, cooking is one. I've been talking that up for 2 years now. But yeah, enough. I'm out of the woods. We're back into the field. But I hope you guys are doing well, that you are enjoying your new year. And I'll see you guys next week on our next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.